Good morning from sunny Aruba. Another day, another sunny, wonderful, blessed day we are experiencing here. And um, and for me, this is home. This is not vacation. This is home. This is where I grew up. This is great memories. I definitely have great memories here. And and every time I come home, I get a chance to reminisce a little bit of that freedom we had, back before we had battery operated toys and cell phones. And when your mom sends you outside to play, when she had enough of you, if you got under her feet and you were bothering and you were, it wasn't, the kids now get sent, go to your room. In our days, it was like, go outside, go play, get out of the way, get out, shh, 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 go. So, and we'd be gone all day. And we'd be gone all day. No one worried about us. Well, we were a pack, of course. It was always not just us and the neighbors, it was always a pack. And the rule was when you see the sun start to set, you better be making your way home. There was no reminders, no notification popping up on your phones, time to go home. No, you see that sun going down, you better make it home because otherwise we're not going to go there. But anyway, the reason I brought it up today is that I realized it doesn't matter where you are in this world. And, many times we think, you know what, I just need to get out of this space. And if I go here, things are going to change. And if I go there, things are going to change. And my favorite saying is wherever you go, you take yourself with you. Because it's not the location. The truth is, you could close your eyes and be anywhere in this world. Just imagine that. So I recently heard someone say, I can't wait for this year to end. And we start out our year so positive, so excited. Something about that newness of starting a new year gives us this hope of this is going to be a different year. Things are going to change this time. I know it. I am going to change. I'm going to make things happen. And then we get halfway through the year, somewhere there into the third quarter, and things didn't work out. And our goals, dreams, desires, whatever they were, they went astray up the other direction. And you kind of blame it on life. You blame it on the year. You blame it on stuff that happened, whatever that was. And getting to understanding the law of attraction, the law of flow, the law of giving and receiving. You must understand that whatever you put out there is going to come back to you. So if the year didn't end the way you wanted and you did not accomplish the stuff that you started initially, the intention, the question is, why? What did I do? What did I not do? Why did it not work out the way I wanted to work out? And many times we don't stop to assess the situation. And then we start a new year, and every year is the same thing. And you know what Einstein says? Can't do the same thing and expect a different result. That's sanity. So, even though we are at the end of the year, whatever it is that you want for the 2024, don't wait for 2024. You got to start putting those plans together now. And don't just write it. Like, I am a big fan of Excel files. I love an Excel file. I could spend hours designing an Excel file. But here's the thing with lists and notes. is that we write them, but we don't overview them. We don't look at them often enough to remind us our goal. And when you wake up in the morning and you're not sure what you want to get accomplished today, and you're just going through that basic work, it does feel like Groundhog's Day. It does feel like, oh, I'm repeating the same thing over and over again. I feel like I'm not moving. The truth is, we are moving every day a little bit. We're not the same person today who we were yesterday. So the question is, what do I need to do in this situation? And the situation is very simple. Decide what you want to have accomplished or what you want to accomplish. And then you got to keep it right there in your face. I know it sounds like duh, but it's true. We get up and we get caught up with life. We get caught up with issues and family, and we get caught up in life. And that's okay. It's life. It's life. I mean, what are we going to do with it? It's life. But to stay on track, you need to be able to wake up and look at this list and be, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh yeah. And you print it up and you put it in as many places as possible. And yes, you may have a list. I call it, and you know what? I'm going to share this new file I just created. And it's a 2024 overview and accountability spreadsheet. And on one page, you just dump. I call it the dump page. Dump everything you would like to do. I want to write a book. I want to vacation here. I want to create podcasts. I want whatever that is. It's just dump it. Just put it out there. Put it out there. Put it out there, and get all of those ideas first of all out of your head, because we're transferring energy. It stays in there. It gets cluttered and overwhelming. So get it out. And then from all of that list, have a look and say, well, which one would I like to focus on first? If this is a business idea, always pick the one that's going to make you the money faster, easier first, because that builds that momentum. It builds that confidence of, oh, this is working. There's some money coming in. It takes some of that stress off of like where I'm going to make that income. And then once that's flowing and that's in the zone, then you could focus on something else. And this is why we have the breakdown. This is why we break down in quarters and then, by the month. So if you pick a topic and you say, okay, in my first quarter, I'm going to focus on these 3 topics, 1, 2, 3, just 3. And from those 1, 2, 3, you break that down and say, okay, what do I need to do? What list, what task do I need to do to make topic number 1 happen, and topic number 2, and topic number 3? And then you pick one of those, and you could even do it in such a way where you could say, okay, I have 3 topics for the first quarter. January, I'll focus on justice. On February, I'll launch and focus justice. March, I'll focus and launch justice. And you want to have all of this working seamlessly. And once you're in that hang of, okay, this works, and it's not as overwhelming. And of course, there's more breakdown, the chunking of the hours and when and how, and we can talk about that on a different call, video. But it's all about having the big idea, what I call the big idea, go big, go home. What's the big idea? And get it all down in this chunk, what I would love to get done in 2024. Don't wait until January 1st. Start today. Start right now. Because then it starts, when you do that, you get that excitement of newness and potential and what could and can't happen. And that's how the ball starts rolling. But the most important part is you're putting it out to the universe. And the universe says, oh, that's what you want to do? Okay, now that I know exactly what you want, let me bring what you need. And that's how that happens. As soon as you focus on that one thing, and I said, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do this until it's done. And I will not deviate. And it's so easy to deviate because we're so distracted all the time. You know, you're writing something, you go, oh, this is interesting. Let me look this up. And then once you do that, off you go. So it's very important to also not be distracted. I know there's all of these different pieces that you got to put together, but with time, you could create a system that works for you. It takes away the overwhelm, it takes away the frustration, it takes away the whole Groundhog's Day. Just another day again of doing the same thing. Yes, life gets in the way, but it doesn't have to. Actually, life is to be enjoyed, not get in the way. It should be fun. It should be fun all the time. So I'm leaving you with this takeaway. Get a piece of paper and just write. And so that it doesn't be too overwhelming, break it up. If it's finance, write what you want to do in whatever your business, um, whatever that is. If it's family, make your list of what you would like to do this year with your family. Whether it's have a better connection with your spouse and your partner, your kids, and whatever that is. Or you want to go on a vacation, or you want to do weekly, monthly gatherings with friends, whatever that is. We don't have to, because we're so busy, we do have to make space, and definitely make space for yourself. Don't exclude you. Actually, start with you. Start with what you need, whether that's the gym or a yoga. Right now, I'm doing yoga and Tai Chi. I've been wanting to learn Tai Chi for so long, and I'm finally taking Tai Chi classes. But I have to schedule it because I come up to the time and I'm like, Tai Chi in 15 minutes, but I want to do, and I need to stop myself and said, nope, this is my Tai Chi hour. Get up, get out, go. So this is where you have to prioritize. And I always say to myself, everything is important. Whatever I'm doing now is important. Making this video right now is important. I have to take the time and make it work. And when I'm done here, then I can go and get my mom and take her to the hairdresser, which my time is coming up. So I'm going to have to log off now. So thank you for tuning in, and you'll be hearing some more of Set and Reset Your Intentions with Dr. Karina Felix. And in January, it will be streamed more consistent, and I will share more of that information later. So thank you for tuning in. I'd love to hear your comments and how you are using this last few weeks before 2023 ends to plan for your 2024. Thank you. Bye.